Hello there, guys. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I'm here to give you an update on my little garden. So listen, be easy with me. This is my first year gardening. I'm a big houseplant enthusiast. I love houseplants. I've been working with houseplants a lot. And I find myself to have a pretty good green thumb in the house. This is the first time I come outside the house. So I'm doing my own landscaping here and I cleaned out a bunch of this space and you'll see that in the rest of the video. And I planted some plants. I went to the local garden center and I got some plants and they've been out here for, I don't know, maybe a month, and I'm pretty happy with the way everything is looking. So I am not nowhere near done. There's still quite a bit to do here. I'm tackling this space in sections, and I'll show you the sections that I have to tackle next, but I just want to show you what I have here. So I did some salvia here. My rose bush, look at it, how gorgeous. When I planted this, it was pretty naked. And check out all of the blooms. She's doing really well. I'm pretty happy with it. I did some zinnias here that are struggling a bit. They're struggling a bit, and that is the amateur gardener in me. I think they're getting too much sun here, but I knew it was going to look pretty, so I took a gamble. So we shall see what happens. I did a little deadheading to see, how it goes. Here, this is what is this? Oh my gosh. It'll come to me. This is a sago palm that was here when we bought the property. So I love it. I kept it. And these are calla lilies. So it was in full bloom when I put it in the ground. And I loved the flowers so much that I cut them and put them in a vase in my house. Another salvia, if I showed you that already. A fern underneath the crepe myrtle. This crepe myrtle was here when we bought the property. It's quite a little yucky. It's got some fungus. I sprayed it with some fungicide. I don't know enough about crepe myrtles to really talk about it, but I'm going to spray it and see if it clears it up a bit. Broderick did a pretty aggressive prune on this, because we saw the other neighbors doing it, not because we know anything. So there's some growth. So we're pretty happy about that. One of my favorite things are evergreens. So I did this arborvitae or arborvitae here. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this one gets pretty tall. So we're thinking it's going to come not above the crepe myrtle, but right about here. Because once the crepe myrtle goes nuts with her growth spurt, she's going to get pretty tall. But it's going to provide some really nice structural detail here, which I think it needs, along with the sago. And then my absolute favorite that you don't see just yet, Russian sage. There's 3 plants here, guys, but you can't see the third one because I kind of killed it. I had a little cartoon moment there, like a Bugs Bunny cartoon moment, where I dropped the shovel and it fell right on the Russian sage and decapitated it. It was pretty funny. Again, amateur gardener. Excuse the wind, the traffic. I'm outside. Nature, people, nature. Then here I did more salvia just to have some kind of, like a little wrap around there, the purple and the yellow. I think it's going to look good. I'm going to span this way. See, notice here the ladder and the stuff back there. I'm going to do a patio back there. So I cleared that out completely. It was full of stuff, guys, full of stuff. There's my Home Chef box. Love Home Chef. So I'll update you guys on the patio, spanning around. I also did a ton of cleanup here. And I planted all of that there. So I'll give you an update of that in another video as well. As soon as they put the patio down, it's just going to be cement. And, of course, I'll dress it up and then spanning, wrapping around. This is where is my next cleanup job. So when we bought this house, these bushes were here. What is it, like a hurricane coming? What's happening now all of a sudden? Sorry about that. The wind is just crazy. So these bushes are quite overgrown. We've pruned them in the past 2 years that we bought this house, but whoever had the house before us, I feel, did not keep them low enough. So they have what I call this chicken leg effect. I don't love it. They look like chickens to me, the little skinny legs and then the bushy hen part. So I'm getting rid of those. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to replace them with, but I'm doing it. I already got rid of one right there. And I'm so happy that it cleared up the window. We've got another crepe myrtle there, which we're keeping. So I'll keep you guys updated and show you footage on what I've been doing. So just check it out and don't judge me too harshly. It's my first landscaping work outside. So I'm looking forward to it. So quick span. So you'll see the patio back there once it's done. And then this area right here, this all is coming out as well. See that? Gone. I'm going to replace that with hydrangeas, and I already have them right there. So it's exciting. Very, very exciting. So there's my house, guys. There's my house. Let me know what you think of my little gardening. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon.